Wednesday night baseball now from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. The road trip wraps up with the second of two between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Stepping into the box, David Peralta. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Dyson gets his lead at first, nobody out. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
1-2 now. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 6th home run on the season for him, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting fifth. Shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Nick Ahmed. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, just 3 for 14. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Dodger Stadium. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Zach Greinke gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Greinke looks in. 1-2 on its way. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
You know, I have this theory, Matt, that all the great ones, they're not the same pitcher on the way out as the way in. Some of your good ones, Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, guys that threw 98 to 100. They didn't throw 98 to 100 towards the end of their careers, but like this guy's done, he's learned how to pitch and not throw.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Missed with a slider.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2. Kershaw has been having himself quite a year so far. With a sub-3 ERA, he has pitched like one of the league's best.
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Got him.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zack Greinke. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on its way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The right fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson, runner in scoring position with two gone. from the stretch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball one. Lamb at second with 2 down. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And a fastball just a bit high. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Jeff Mathis is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. Dyson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Greinke gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A 1-1 count to Puig. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push. Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Good work there by Zach Greinke. His guys lead it 2-0. Ready for another chance? David Peralta hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
David Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. There's a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Puig, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, his second of the game, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Jeff Mathis, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. One for the D-backs on the home run by Paul Goldschmidt. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Arizona. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollock. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. Career line against Greinke. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Popped him up. And he drops it. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Greinke steps into his windup. 0-2 on its way. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, James Lamb.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Striding in once again, Devin Marrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Greinke.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Greinke. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Grounded to short. Seager scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 3-0. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Turner has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Still 1-2. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Here's Gerard Dyson. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The right fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready once again, David Peralta. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
And that fastball away there almost works like another pitch out. I think they're definitely worried about him over there.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Dyson on at first. Nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman. And it's like the hit never even happened.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He loses him on ball 4.
First baseman number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Puig on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. On to first, a double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-0 the count. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1 and 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Striding in, Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Peterson, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Ball 1.
And on 0-2, he misses with a
1
fastball.
ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Ready now, Yasiel Puig, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ball, that's
2-0 now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
A.J. Pollock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Two and 0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
.30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And that's through for a hit.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Pollock aboard here at first with nobody out. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. To short. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Ready now, Jeff Mathis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-1. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The batter, third baseman, James Lamb.
Ready for another chance. Jake Lamb. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they lead it 3-0. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Mathis, and he makes the throw to first. Barnes is retired, and there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Behind 0-2 now. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Andrew Toles will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 60, Andrew Toles.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Forsythe leads off first with one away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he is in there.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
This is foul right side. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Second and third, 2 away. Shot weakly to the left. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ross Stripling is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in to try it again, Zach Greinke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Popped up. Stripling over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerard.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
2 out, nobody on. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Corey Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
1-2. Here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pollock at the track. The wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Corey Seager. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. No outs, nobody on. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. The 3-1. and he misses it.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Josh Peterson.
Ready once again, Jock Peterson. No hits to this point. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He's set. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Bellinger gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got it. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke, and it's fouled away. Just 1 earned on the docket for Greinke thus far into his 7th inning work. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. A tag for 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end. Here's the 1-0.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Logan Forsythe. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Baez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chase Utley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
He's set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Career numbers against Baez. He's got 1 hit in 19 tries. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Arizona. They're up 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arizona, number 25, Archie Bradley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He brings a .353 batting line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
there's ball one. The 1-2. Fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. He was great all night long.
Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
On the ground, back up. From his knees, the throw. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Tim LaCastro will come on now and pinch run here. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Peralta. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail 3-2. Welcome back to the show's presentation of Major League Baseball. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Tim LaCastro will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 70, Tim LaCastro. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
Up next for Arizona, Jeff Mathis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 2, Jeff Mathis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 misses off the plate. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's 1 for 3. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Daniel Descalso will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 25, Archie Bradley.
Alex Avila will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's 1 for 3. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Avila playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 2-1. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Lamb stands at second with 2 gone. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Utley is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Daniel Descalso will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Brad Boxberger enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. He'll be the one to start things out against Boxberger, who tries to close the door in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
27. Matt Kemp.
In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the changeup is way low that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Scott Alexander takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Scott Alexander.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Now the 1-0 is up and in, but called a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
1-1, here it is. Popped him up. Turner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shoots this one over to first. Bellinger's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Fernando Salas comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Fernando
Next up for Los Angeles, Chase Utley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short. Ahmed showing off his range. And there's one away.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. In his career matchups with Fernando Salas, he's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
1-0.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. And a clean base hit. So he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Tiro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1. To 2-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed, so...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for L.A. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock.
Hitting out for Arizona, center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. Belted high in the air out to left. Peterson looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a one-run ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 0-2 home, and he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in once again, Jeff Mathis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ahmed on at first. Nobody out. Popped him up. Barnes has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, James Lamb.
Ready once again, Jake Lamb. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hey. 1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. The 2-2. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. D-backs lead it 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arizona, number 66.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Smoke toward the hole. Descalso on the grass. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yasiel Puig. He's 1-for-4 for the game.
in that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Strike two.
Count 0-2.
The Dodgers down to their final strike.
Ball.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have earned a sweep here in this brief two-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Fernando Salas claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 66 earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out in the NL West, the Arizona Diamondbacks completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers, 4-3. Andrew McCutchen was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as San Francisco took care of Philadelphia, 4-3. The Colorado Rockies finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels, 2-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Padres starting pitcher, number 41, collected win number 2 on the year, helping the Padres get the best of the Nationals, 3-1. Max Scherzer came away with a loss on the mound despite striking out 13 batters in the game. The Chicago Cubs finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins, 4-2. The win was their 6th in a row. The New York Mets had 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 7-5. The Cleveland Indians completed a short 2-game sweep as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 5-3. Hanley Ramirez was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees, 5-2. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves, 13-10. The Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-0. The Kansas City Royals launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-5. The Chicago White Sox held their opponent to just 2 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-0. The Stros swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-3. The Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.